Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Action is more important or knowledge is more important? Those who are having the notion that actions are more important, their whole life is only activity oriented, and activities are aimed at creating something which was not there earlier. And therefore, they will be doing the things very sincerely, but ultimately they end up in tiredness in life. Such people who are very sincere, doing a lot of work for themselves, for everybody, for the society, yet they are not content with themselves. Because action is in the field of Prakriti. Bhagavan says, Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimhudatma karta aham iti manyate. A simple example, age. Now, the age from childhood to the old age, in that our contribution is zero. It is just happening in Prakriti. But then with that, we get identified and we have that funny thing, what we can call as ego, that I am so many years of age, elderly people are not respected by the people. Therefore, we have to ourselves very clearly understand that all the activities, modifications, changes, they happen only in Prakriti. And Prakriti is that where Vikruti cannot be stopped. It has to happen. Like the age will grow, there will be whitening of the hair or fall of hair. There will be pains in the body, in the mind, etc. It will happen. Therefore, this is knowledge that changes are bound to happen in Prakriti. Now, with this knowledge, what will happen? We will experience the changes, but we will not be worried and buried under the influence of the changes. Like people write us. This morning, when I was clearing some WhatsApps, one lady, Swamiji, this is my age. Her son wrote, Swamiji, my mother wants to ask this question. Now I am so many years of age. Now I got arthritis. Doctor tells, do the knee replacement. Means it is only the knee surgery. So should I do or not? What can I write? I said, doctor is the right person to decide. If he says that you are health-wise okay, go ahead. Knee operations are not a big issue these days, what used to be earlier. Now, who was asking the question? Knee was not asking the question. Paramatma is not asking the question because Paramatma knows Prakriti has to have Vikruti. But then the wedlock between the Prakriti and the Purusha creates a non-existing entity This non-existing entity in your day-to-day example is husband. So man is Purusha and wife is Prakriti. When they get married, out of a man, a husband is born, and out of a woman, a wife is born. And thereafter, the whole life is lived not by the man or the woman, but by the husband and the wife. And then be attentive, and then these two characters, non-existing characters, to what they give importance. If they give importance to the karma activity, their life will be different. If they give importance to the knowledge, their life will be different. See, friends, what is that which we give importance? Whatever I tell is the truth, but what you understand is your problem. How simple it is. Why did you tell like that? That is the truth. If you misunderstand, nothing can be done. Therefore, meditation, living in meditation is, our life must be knowledge oriented primarily, and all the activities must be conducted in the light of knowledge. Then we are leading the life in meditation. So what will be the impact of this approach to life? That approach will be what our happy mantra tells. Like yesterday we went to see the holy place of Las Vegas. Now what I said is different, what you understand is different. What I said is, we went to see the Brahmaji's temple. But what you understood, that we have gone to see the casino, is it not? See, what importance we give to. Therefore, wherever we are, the only spiritual practice or living in meditation is, we must not miss a single opportunity to learn from every interaction in the world. That is all. So yesterday we have seen so much of chaos, people coming, going, this, that, and all that thing. And you must have seen, in all that thing, everybody was busy and nobody was angry, fighting with anybody, because they were committed. Exactly the same way. Let the traffic of thoughts go in the mind. Let them go. Where is your attention, on Brahmaji or on the machines? Where is the attention? Slowly, we discover one technique, and the technique is, let us not react to anything or anybody in this world. Non-reactionary experience is God realization or living in meditation. Non-reactionary experience. This example I gave a number of times. One day it may click, who knows. When I see the blue color, eyes do not react. They only reflect. When I see the red color, eyes do not react. They only reflect. That's it. So, one is knowledge, and second is the effect of that knowledge. In 7th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Jnanam Vijnanam. Idam, I shall tell you the knowledge and the Vijnanam. The knowledge is that which does not get influence. Vijnanam is Vishesha Jnanam. See? Recognize this. Various colors and forms are Vishesha. Vishesha means specific. Blue color is not red color, red is not green, green is not yellow. Vishesha. And what is Jnanam? Jnanam is the vision. Vision is Nirvishesh. So, what is living in meditation? Where are we seated? Are we seated on the Vishesha Jnanam or Shuddha Jnanam? So, when I am talking, every word is Vishesha Jnanam. And when I am silent, yet you are hearing. What you are hearing? Nothing. Hearing nothing means what? Sounds do not disturb you. So what is living in meditation? Get away from the Vishesha Jnanam and remain rooted in Shuddha Jnanam, Nirvishesha Jnanam. Now these two things, Vishesha Jnanam is what the samsara is. So what is the samsara Vishesha Jnanam? And what is our essential nature? What is Paramatma? What is Bhagavan? What is Brahman? Nirvishesha Jnanam. Now, this foundation must be lived by us 100% all the time. Therefore, if you remember, I told you, spiritual practice does not mean we become extraordinary. We don't have to become extraordinary. Remain ordinary. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. I am not a non-vegetarian. I am a vegetarian. Who asks you? Even if you don't eat, who cares? I wake up early in the morning, not like others. Who asked you? Our Mahamantra. If this we become aware, you will see your method of interaction will change. How? We are living in meditation. Don't forget the main topic. See? And this happens every day. Let it happen. But we should be aware of it. See? So, like yesterday, we were in that shop and I was watching, and I told probably him that, you know, one of my friend in, what you call that, Malaysia, he was having a factory and a very peculiar things that he was manufacturing. So I asked him, of all the things you have selected this product? He says, Swamiji, this product is most complicated and very difficult to produce. In the whole world, there are hardly 2-3 factories. Therefore, I am having almost monopoly. I don't have marketing issue. They come to me. I manufacture. And thereafter, I put their label and dispatch to their own customers. See? Now, there was no need for me to tell. But when I was with him, I saw something and then immediately something comes out. So what has happened? Dekho, suno, bolte raho. Samsar begins. Now there also, if we learn, there are so many clothes hanging there. So every cloth is Vishesha. Ordinary cloth is not Vishesha. But when it is a shirt, pant, banyan, is Vishesh. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is name and form, they are Savishesha Jnanam. So ornaments are name and form, samsar. Gold is supporting the names and the forms, but is beyond the names and the forms. Calling the gold as a gold is wisdom. Calling the gold as the nose ring or ear ring is samsar. Calling the man as a man is wisdom. Calling the man as husband, brother, father, mother is samsara. Therefore, living in meditation means we have to recognize this first. Samsara is nothing but name and a form. So, when we are focusing on the name, then immediately the samsara is created. I tell you how this is so important to understand. Once I was riding a scooter many years before, must be about 40 years before. I was given some work and a new Bajaj scooter was given to me. So from Mumbai, I started going towards Gujarat and then Rajasthan. So when I crossed Gujarat and entered Rajasthan, and because it was new scooter and I was also very new, 40 years before, and therefore boom, and like a cinema movie, it got jammed and somehow I stopped. Then I don't know anything what is below the bonnet. I was waiting now. Kanayalal said somebody. As if he heard me. Two persons were coming on a Lambretta those days. Old guy. So they stopped. Hey Babaji, what happened? I said, I don't know. See, this is what happened. Then he said, okay, let me try. So both of them got out of their old Lambretta. One sat and the other was pushing him. And after some time pushing, it started. The other one also sat on that. And they went. So my mind, see how dirty is our mind. I think they will now run away. I will left here with the old scooter. After 10 minutes, they came back and stopped. And they said, look here, this is a new scooter. You should not go more than this speed. The ring of the piston was expanded because of the heat. Therefore, it became jam. Now let it go slowly. Don't be in a hurry. And they handed over the scooter. Don't switch it off. We have started it already. And then they sat on their scooter. Then I asked him, hey, thank you so much. Naturally, what's your name? Abdul Hamid. Bombay? हाँ Bombay है. What came in my mind? Oh, Musalman. See, friends, every name creates something special. See, friends, the other day, one girl met me. She said, Swamiji, I am Hetal. Must be Gujarati. How do you know? I said, peculiar names are only in Gujaratis. The moment we hear names and forms, something special is created. So, what should be living in meditation? Let any special name or any special form not create a reaction in our mind, and that reaction is in the form of a comment. As a result, what happens? We are very much in this world. Two things can happen in this particular method of living in meditation. Either we are not talking at all, someone extraordinary than others. Others are watching and looking at you. Others are listening. No. Be like everybody, but don't react to anything. That is all. We don't have to go in the forest and do meditation there. Meditation is, in spite of all the disturbances, we are not disturbed. Like the space is not disturbed by all the contents and the modification of the contents. And friends, space doesn't have to do anything. That is the essential nature of the space. The same thing is ours. The same example. Eyes eliminate all colors and forms. So what sadhana we have to do? No sadhana. It is like that. But what happens? Instead of living at the eye level, we come at the object Vishesha Jnana level, and the moment Vishesha Jnana, specific things are recorded, immediately the mind reacts. And the reaction of the mind is in the form of words. Beautiful, not beautiful, good, not good, it is too big, it is too small. Say everything like everybody, but no impression should be formed on the mind. We don't have to be with a frown. Why? I don't know why they brought me here. I am a Swami. I should be sitting only in the cave and think about this. Doesn't matter where you are. See? You know the story of Shukadevji Maharaj? He was a born Avaduta, and then he had all the knowledge. But only thing, he did not know who is he, again knowledge. And every child has a very low opinion about their parents. So Shukadevji also had the same problem. I think Vedavyasa doesn't know anything. Whatever he's telling me, I know that. What is great about it? So Vedavyasa says, you are right, I know nothing. Then if you want to know the truth, go to Janak Maharaj. And he goes to Janak Maharaj. So the information is sent. Such and such has come. Let him stand outside, not inside. For 1 week, he was standing. After 1 week, what happened? Has he gone? No, he's still standing there only. Okay, let him get inside the compound. Then give him all the comforts. Nice bath, food, big tub, pregnant water, warm water, and the girls to give him bath, a young boy. That was given. How is he is quiet? Then, okay, get him in the assembly. And then he is given a glass of water and told, take a round of the whole assembly. And in the center, the dance was going on. DJ, big way. So he took the whole round. Not a drop of water spilled. Then Janak Maharaj said, you don't need to do anything. You are that. So what was that was happening? He had this last hanging notion that I have to do sadhana. I have to do something. Therefore, spiritual life is a process of undoing. Spiritual life is a process of unbecoming. We come across many sincere seekers, engage with many Mahatmas, and there those Mahatmas, they engage them in seva, seva. How many days will you do seva? See? Therefore, one rule, remember, anybody who has to do something in this world, he will use us for his purpose. He who has nothing to do, nowhere to go, he alone can tell us the truth. See, there, Janak Maharaj has nothing to do, nowhere to go. He was very well established. Although Yogarato va, Bhogarato va, Sangarato va, Sangavihina, ruling the kingdom and making decisions and doing everything, that did not disturb his abidance in the truth. Therefore, karma activity is okay, but we have to have the lamp of wisdom with us. So do all the activities in the light of wisdom. And wisdom is this. In 2 words I am telling you. Nirvishesha satta, non-specific being. And pramana nirapeksha anubhuti, experience which does not involve any known means of knowledge. So what are the known means of knowledge? First, sense organs. So that experience which does not involve the operation of the 5 sense organs. So what will happen? The 5 objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, they will not be an issue in our life. Because we have stopped ourselves at the level of the eyes and we are not leaking out of the eyes or the sense organs. That doesn't mean we lead a very dumb life. Enjoy every moment, but don't get entangled in anything. Padma Patra Vivambasa. See? Like the lotus leaf is born in the waters, grows in the waters, sustained in the water, but the water cannot make it wet, it is always dry. In the same manner, we have to live our life like any average person. Externally, no changes, but internally, no impressions are formed on the mind. Friends. Otherwise, one example I'll tell you. In somebody's house, we were taking food. So, me and my friend, his wife was serving. So I asked her, I said, Amma, give me little salt. There is less salt in this sabji, I'll take it. Give me little. She gave. And when she gave, she said, Swamiji, you have asked at least. My husband never asked me anything. Whatever I give, he eats. I said, maybe he is realized and I am not realized. Then I said, look here, I am a human being. I am not a buffalo. Buffaloes don't have taste. See, enjoy, celebrate every moment of your life, but don't get entangled in anything in life. Padma Patra Mivambasi, like the lotus leaf. He is not running away from the water, very much in the water. We have to remain in this world with everybody. Then alone we are living in meditation. Otherwise, you must have seen there are people very sincere, but they are making themselves extraordinary than others. Another example I tell you. This happened in Kaivalya Dham when I was staying. One lady, she saw me and she said, "Oh, Swamiji, I always see you on TV. How come you are here?" I said, "By mistake, I am here." May I touch your feet? I said, "Only touch, don't pull, okay? I will fall down." Then she did that. She said, "Swamiji, she referred to some ashram. I was there. And in the morning, we got up because I went there to learn meditation. Biggest business to learn meditation. And in the morning, when that Swamiji was coming, I went running and touched his feet. And he became so angry, abused such a dirty way. I felt I have committed a murder of somebody. From that time, I am afraid of all these Babajis. Therefore, I ask you, should I touch your feet? See, friends, it is so important that we must not become extraordinary. What others are doing, we have no business to comment. Remember this thing. Like about Swami Narayan, many people have these comments. Oh, these Swami Narayan people, they don't talk to ladies. Are they born without ladies or what? So one lady asked me this question, one Swamini. I said, Mama, first of all, remain cool. Don't react. Spiritual life is not reaction, only action. Now, what are their rules? They follow 5 rules. And those rules they are applying on themselves. They are called as sadhu, as we call Swami in sannyasa, in your path of devotion. They call das, like Rajendra Das. We are called as Garbhadananda, Ananda. In the same manner, in their tradition, they call sadhu. So these are the 5 rules for the sadhu. They should not talk, look at the ladies. They should take food, everything in a bowl, mix it together and eat. Then they should not have stitched clothes, only the cloth wrapped around them. Fourth, they should not touch money at all. And fifth, they should not have any connection with their nears and dears through any media of communication. These are their rules. So what they should do or not, we have no business to comment. See, friends, this is how the samsara is born. Therefore, देखो सुनो मत बोलो हाँ ऐसा ही है. How important it is. And if we start learning, then every event of our life is our guru. See, my friends, this story, you must have heard it, which comes from Bhagavad Mahapuran. In that Bhagavad Mahapuran, a king, he was on the banks of Ganges along with his retinue and saw one Avduta relax comfortably, no worries, no nothing. And you will see Avdutas are never a haddy brand and weakling and frustrated. No, they're very happy. People ask, किस चक्की का आटा खाते हो? The reason, you know what? बाबाजी होके नहीं सोया और संसारी होके नहीं रोया, तो क्या किया? How simple it is. So, to that Avadhuta, this king asked that how come you have nothing, no possessions, no kingdom, no army, no money, no nothing? How come you are so happy? He said, I'm like that. Who is your guru? He said, my guru, 2 dozen. Daridri people have only one shawl. Rich people have a shop of shawls. So, who are they? He said, 2 dozen. And never he says, who taught me what? His words are, I learned this thing from space. I learned this thing from air. I learned this thing from the fire. And in this, he continues the list and he comes to the point of, I learned this thing from a prostitute. Our ability to learn from everything and being is invocation of Sadguru in our heart. Therefore, if you remember, I've been emphatically telling this again and again. The real spiritual practice is we should have the ability to learn. We don't learn. See? One of the most important things what we have to learn is this. Where we are required or not, we should understand. And because we don't understand, then the other people have to tell, Mummy, how much will you take to get out from here? We don't understand that we get involved unnecessarily. One example I'll tell you here only in US. Living in this awareness is living in meditation. She called me, Swamiji, in the evening I want to spend some time with you. I said, come, I have dinner here, you reach there, we'll have dinner. She came. We had food and then she was carrying 7 months. And then we were walking in the garden, beautiful place. And when I held her hand, walking slowly, she started crying. I said, come on, yaar, crying ka mujhe acha, I don't like. Swamiji, you want to tell you again? I said, okay, now bring out everything and then talk. You know what she told me? She told me, Swamiji, this morning when I left for my work, I told my mother, Mummy, you go back to India, I don't want you here. When I said like this thing, she started crying. And I left for the office and I had so much of meetings and work. So I went to that. But that impact, I am also so miserable. What should I do? I said, what happened? Then she told. Last 3 months she is with me. Every morning begins. Same theme. How my brother's wife is bad. There is no other theme. So I ask her, should I go and kill her? See? Now when the parents behave like this thing, and if the children have to tell them, will you please shut up? Who is at fault? The children. Therefore, remember this. We have to draw a line in our life. Thus far, not further. Don't get involved in anybody's life uncalled for. It is so important. With this knowledge, when we start living, then we are taking every opportunity to learn, and with every learning we will grow wise. If we don't learn, then we grow old and otherwise. Therefore, jnanam and vijnanam. So different colors and forms, vijnanam. Vision, jnanam. Different sense organs, vijnanam. Mind, jnanam. Likes and dislikes in the mind, vijnanam. I, jnanam. This I is available only in the waking. But the life principle is always there, jnanam. Up to here is our journey. Hereafter, merging in the infinite, it happens. It is not done. So, our journey is on this path. This is our GPS. And this GPS is, be very attentive, is not traveling in space or traveling in time. It is not a spatio-temporal journey. It is a journey from the virtual to the actual reality. Virtual reality or relational personalities. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. Virtual reality. Actual reality, man, woman. Man, woman, virtual reality. Actual reality is life. Life is virtual reality that which is supporting both life and the death is beyond them. Actual reality. This journey of the virtual to disappear in the actual is living in meditation. A husband is miserable because of his wife and he comes to me. So to whom I am talking? To husband. And who has to do the sadhana? Husband has to do the sadhana or the man has to do sadhana? No, husband has to do sadhana. And when I tell him, do this way, and when he practices that direction, now what is the direction? Don't unnecessarily argue. Remember, both are required for each other. And when she is hot, you should remain cold. When she is cold, you should remain cold. Life will not be a problem at all. See? So sadhana is done by the jiva. And who is the jiva? Jiva is an illusion. But who was suffering? The illusory personality was suffering. My friends, and all these things are based on the foundation of, we have studied Kenopanishad recently? No, I don't know. Recently I spoke Kenopanishad, I think in San Jose. There this topic comes very exhaustively. The student asks this question. Kene shitam patati preshitam manaha, under whose guidance and strength the mind functions in its own field, etc. The teacher says, I don't know, in a different way. The teacher says, all your faculties of knowledge fail there. न तत्र चक्षुर गच्छति न वाक् गच्छति न मनः न विद्मः न विजानीमः यथा एतत् अनुशिष्यामि. I don't know how to teach you. न विजानीमः यथा एतत् अनुशिष्यामि. I don't know how to teach you. No, 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 don't brush me away like that. Your Guru must have told you something. Yes. Tell me that. The Guru Maharaj says, Anyadeva tad viditat atha aviditat adi. What is the truth is not told. Then it was indicated. The truth is other than the known and the unknown. Now find out what is known and what is unknown. What is the truth is not told. You have to find out. What is neither the known nor the unknown. I know Gujarati, so Paramatma is not Gujarati. So no Dokla. I don't know Telugu. Therefore, Pesaratta knows that. So find out what are the areas of known and unknown. Mechanically we will go. But if you are highly contemplative, you come to discover. This is what the living in meditation is. It is not a mechanical thing that sit in this posture and go on pumping the air. That is not spiritual life. There is only acrobatics. Other than the known and the unknown, we are again working on knowledge front, jnanam, not vijnanam. Vijnanam is if you take this leg here, put this leg there, and you sit, you will be steady. Why? You can't move now. Therefore steady. So jnanam is what? Now find out. What is other than the known and the unknown? Then I am telling you, but you have to find out yourself. Known is effect. Unknown is the cause. When we go to the doctor, we tell them the symptoms. Symptoms are effect. From the symptoms, we arrive at the cause. So, when the teacher says, the truth is other than the known and the unknown, means what? Beyond cause and effect. Why? Because the sky is too high. No question will come. That is the reason I do not entertain question answers. You continue to remain in the same relative world. See? So we have to learn that we never ask this question in our life. Why fire is hot? We never ask. Then fire is hot, we accept it. Not why fire is hot. Thereafter we think how to deal with the fire which has the burning capacity. And what will be the thinking? The same burning ability of the fire is encashed to our benefit. Exactly the same way. Why people are like that? Wrong question. People are like that. Now you decide how to deal with. That is spiritual life. Swamiji, back home we used to listen to our parents, but here I don't know why our children don't listen to us. Because they had good parents. And our children have horrible parents. Don't blame others. Be friends. When this happens, your mind will start remaining effortlessly relaxed. Why it is like that? ये ऐसे ही होता है. And you will see all the scientific minded intellectuals, they are caught up in cause and effect. Cause and effect is a catch at the level of intellect. Emotions is a catch at the level of the mind. And attributes is a catch at the level of the sense organs. The truth is, without attributes, without emotional weakness, nor a conceptual existence. And therefore, we have to remain in this utter awareness. And for that, what is the practice we have told? The first practice is, Dekho suno mat bolo. Second practice is, Na kuch pana, na kuch khota. One boy asked me the question, Swamiji, what will I get if I do meditation? I said, you'll get nothing. Then why should I do? I said, don't do it. No, but everybody is doing meditation. Then you also do. Everybody is getting married. You also get married. You have to find out. Self-discovery. Whatever is discovered, it is already existing. It is not created. Science does not create. Science only, therefore, scientific discovery. The law of gravity is not created by Newton or Ananda. Even before Newton also, there was no gravity law or what? In the same manner, self-discovery. The discovery means what? Something is covered by something. Like at ease and dis-ease. So something is covering our essential nature. And what is covering our essential nature is wrong notions. Wrong notions about the world. Wrong notions about the spiritual practice. Wrong notions about who is Jiva. Wrong notions about where is God, where to find Him. Wrong notions about what is spiritual evolution. Wrong notion is what is God realization. We are all the victims of these wrong notions. Wrong notions cannot be corrected, they have to be dropped. One wrong notion, I am a miserable husband. Now I have to drop it. No, now I am not a miserable husband. I am a happy husband. Red Dumbo, that husband is still there. Drop that dumb husband. Live like a man, except in front of her. So, therefore, another mantra is what? Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. And how to be 100%? Karnataka. Like what? Like what are you doing now? As if listening to change. Friends. So we have to get nothing in life. Spiritual evolution, living in meditation is not gainful. It is a total, utter loss. Are we ready for this bargain? Then come on this path. What will I get? You get nothing. Hey, my friends, This should be clear in our knowledge. Spiritual evolution is not a gain. When I divorced my wife, did I gain that I am a man? When I was a husband, was I not a man? Before I got married, was I absent? Then what happened? The man was covered by the husband. And show where is the husband? See, friend, the more we work in these lines, then we will be living in meditation. We'll have no problem with anything or anybody. We will be at home, at peace, comfortable in every desha kala paristhiti. This is what we have to consciously understand and live our life. If we don't do that, nobody can help us. So, what is living in meditation? Give up Vijnanam, Vishesha Jnanam, Tyage Naike Amrutatva Manasha. Give up Vishesha Jnanam and come to the Pramana Nirapeksha Jnanam. That knowledge which does not involve the operation of any means of knowledge. When the knowledge is gathered through sense organs, attributes becomes the big issue. When the knowledge is gathered through the mind, emotions become the issue. When the knowledge is gathered through the sense organs, through the intellect, not sense organs. When gathered through the intellect, it becomes a concept. We are neither with attributes, nor an emotion, nor a concept. And the best part is, it is not the product of meditation. So whether you do meditation or don't, you are divine. This is too much. And why we should do meditation? Don't do meditation. Therefore, I am very clear. Undo meditation. See? All this meditation marketing, don't get carried away by that. Otherwise, when I was sitting, Maharaj, something was going garam up, like that, and then it stopped at the throat. What was that? What did you eat last night? I ate besan ka pakoda. That was the realization of the besan. And thereafter one Onkar came. Oh, it was not Onkar, it was Dakar. Don't get carried away. Remember, nothing happens. When marriage happens, husband is born. When meditation happens, some kind of funny things come up. We don't have to do meditation to become divine. Divinity is our essential nature. Allow the divinity to express. And divinity can express only under one condition, which I told you so many times. Prayatna Shaithilya. Don't struggle in life to prove something to somebody. Struggle in life, in your material success, necessary. But what is the problem? Problem is, we try to prove something to somebody that I am a very nice husband. I am a very sincere father. I am a very considerate social worker. Don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just be yourself. Slowly, slowly, this hypocrisy virus from our system will be removed once for all. And then we will be what we are. There is no gain. And all what I am telling you only from analyzing our own experiences. I am not referring any book. When we go to sleep, what do we get? Nothing. Tatra mata amata bhavati, pita apita bhavati. We give up everything. And in the absence of Desha Kala Vastu Vyakti Paristhiti, 5 principles. In the absence of these 5 principles, we are happy. And therefore, when we get out of the sleep, we don't immediately come out of the bed, at least for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Don't disturb, okay? I'll get up. Don't, excuse me. What we are doing? Like amras we have taken with the hand, and still something is there. That is called as Vasana Ananda. The lingering bliss of the deep sleep is experienced although the sleep is over. Friends. And that has to remain 24/7. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagrati Sanyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Sa Nisha Pashyato Munehe. Sanyami, the one whose mind is no more issue for him. His mind is under perfect control with reference to time, space and object. And such a person, what is his experience? To the reality to which he is awakened, the worldly people are sleeping. And he is sleeping to the area where worldly people are awakened, the relative world. Living in this knowledge is living in meditation. It doesn't matter which asana you are sitting. It doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter which place it is. We have to live this 24/7. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.